Hi, my name is Colin McMillan. We're here with Gord and Sandy from Spoons.
Hey, how are ya?
How you doing?
When I was 13 years old, I got one of my first compilations. I was a big AC/DC fan, liking the rock music, and my parents got me this compilation called Hit Explosion
Okay.
from KTEL Records.
Okay, Dal.
On side 1, song 2 or something like that, there was a song called Arias and Symphonies. I had no idea who the Spoons were, and since I was a big fan of rock music, I took a listen and heard something amazing that was something I'd never heard before. When did you begin making music?
Begin making
Well,
music?
before the Spoons, actually Sandy and I met in the high school band. She was a trumpet player, a saxophone player, and we had other bands through high school. They were kind of progressive rock bands. Maybe that's why you like what you heard in Arias and Symphonies, because we came from progressive rock. We liked Genesis, King Crimson, that kind of stuff, and evolved out of that. So we first started making music in the 70s with other bands, but the Spoons started in 1980.
What part of schooling were you at? What age were you, maybe?
For the Spoons?
Yeah.
Just finishing university.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the Spoons, but when we first started working together, I was 15, you were like 17.
Yeah, high school.
High school band.
We used to do the Christmas assemblies. We had Jim Carrey in our school, so we'd be doing his comedy, and we'd be doing our other stuff, you know.
Did you have any idea what you were in for when you started the Spoons?
No, we were just doing it because we wanted to do it. We weren't doing it to commercialize and be a part of what everybody else was doing. We were just doing what we were doing, and it managed to stick and click.
Actually, we tried real hard not to be like stuff on the radio, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't care whether we had a hit single or whatever. We just wanted to be different. When we were charting with like Nova Heart, it was up there with like Led Zeppelin and The Who and stuff like that. It was pretty bizarre that a song like ours could be up there with that.
But it was a groundbreaking song. I mean, people were saying this is like not like everything else, and they gave it a real shot.
Yeah, it's true. And people didn't think it was Canadian either. They thought we were from England or somewhere else.
So when was the last time you went on a cross-country tour?
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Really, it's been that long?
We play outside of Canada all the time. Summer festivals, theaters, blah, blah, blah. And we did Maple Leaf Gardens for Hockey Hall of Fame induction thing, like big stuff. We play with symphony orchestras. We come back here to say, "Oh, it's a reunion tour." It's not really.
No, we
out
never
here
stopped,
it is, but
yeah.
So it's been way too long. It's been.
As far as back-to-back dates, like we were just in Alberta, and now we're here. This is the first time in 20 years, yeah.
And what was the primary motivation for doing it?
Because we've been wanting to do it for years, so it just keeps getting put off every year.
Yeah,
You know?
and last year was the 30th anniversary for Nova Heart and Arias and Symphonies, and we have the new album Static and Transmission that came out about a year and a half ago. So we wanted to bring that west.
You've got like a great fan base, in my opinion, that when people hear the name of the band and they hear the name of the songs, they can immediately associate with the songs.
Yeah, and it was just a great time people want to hold on to. You know, the whole 80s thing. It was a fun time, innocent time, and people want to relive a little bit of that they can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold on to my hair, actually. It's pretty much all gone. A question in relation to the 1984 movie Listen to the City. Although I haven't seen the whole movie, I did see the online first 10 minutes of it, just because I had heard that there was a movie made and that you did the soundtrack to it, and you both starred in the movie.
Well, Sandy, I had like a tiny little role.
I
Sandy was quite good in it. She had a major role in the film.
Ever thought about doing a sequel to the movie?
No, the first one was bad enough. It was not. A
Maybe
really
another movie, but not that one.
No, it was an indie film for the film festival, and it wasn't. it was a political film, so there's not any, you know, entertainment value in it. It's more like a documentary with a little bit of a storyline in it, you know.
Yeah.
It's about a industry closing down in a city and what happens when everything falls apart.
In the 80s, Old Emotions was a catchy hit single that I, as a teenager, used to dance around, sing to it, as did a lot of people, probably the majority of your fan base. Did you have any idea that the song you wrote would become the theme songs for a lot of fans reflecting back on that very song?
Now, you never know that at the time, right? You don't see those things till years. It's same with Romantic Traffic and Nova Heart. Yeah, it just happens over time. Like you say, then as you get older, you look at it differently, right? And every person attaches stories to it. You know, we meet so many people, especially with Old Emotions. You know, that's the song I met my wife at, or I proposed to her, or, you know, it was a very romantic song back then, and it still is to a lot of people. There's a South Park version of Old Emotions somebody did.
There is?
Yeah, it just came out.
You gotta check it. I'll show it to you later. It's perfect. They have
That's why I'm laughing
all the
behind.
characters are doing the different parts, and I'm on stage. That's one of the people, and there's all the keyboard parts, and it's hilarious. I don't know who did
I
this.
come in as a big redhead.
You've embraced social media. Has there been a lot of really good feedback from fans?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the only way now to get to the public, because they're not reading the newspapers anymore. They're not necessarily watching TV, but everybody's attached to their phones or their computer to see it all happening, and it's instant.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't have found out about the concert.
Yeah.
That would have let me know.
Shows that way too. People contact us through Facebook to hire us for a concert. You know.
Yeah.
Will there be another Spoons album?
I think there might. I mean, when we put up Static Transmission 3 years ago, I never thought we would, but the timing was right. I thought that would probably be our last album. But now there's some new songs kicking around that everybody likes, so I think...
And then Nova Heart's been redone twice. There's 2 forms of Nova Heart redone, which is Singularity, which
Remixes, yeah.
Remixes, which we'll be doing tonight. And it's like semi-dubstep. And then Dark Before Dawn is kind of a trip-hoppy thing.
So we're always doing something new, you know. And there's a new version of Romantic Traffic that Sandy sings that's floating around, and maybe using a commercial that's coming out. Yeah, we're always doing something, but we have a couple of brand new songs that we're just about to finish recording.
So basically, this is definitely not the end.
No, we're not done yet. Oh, and what else is coming out?
Oh, there's Spoon's book coming out in November on Manor House Publishing.
And what are you calling it?
Spoon Fed. Are you my manager now? With all the juicy stuff in it. But it's just a great, like, 80s fairy tale, you know, all the stuff that happened. A bunch of kids who met in the high school band, you know, playing trumpet, saxophone, how, you know.
So special thanks to Gord and Sandy from Spoons. Thanks for all the memories and for bringing back all those old emotions.
Thank you very much. It's our pleasure.
Yep, for sure.